members of the A&M-Commerce Lions men's basketball team. In the middle, head coach Jared Von Rosenberg to his right, senior Willie Ruggs to his left, senior Reggie Reed. Coach, let's just get your overall thoughts on this game first, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I told the guys I was upset that I couldn't do something a little different, maybe in game plan or put us in a better position. I thought the first half went exactly like we wanted it to, lower possession. I thought we missed some good looks, missed a couple layups, and gave them some offensive rebounds and got them a few extra possessions. And I think that's the 5-point advantage they have. But 30-25 in their building, playing at the pace we wanted, I thought was really good. And then I think the most critical, and it's what West Texas has done to, a lot of film I watched, have done it to us multiple times. We have a chance to go up. I think the score is 42-42, something like that. We have a chance to take the lead there with about 13 minutes left at the free throw line. We weren't able to convert, so we weren't able to get a lead. And then they come down and hit a three. And then as they do, we have some miscues, miss some shots. We don't get back in transition, and they go on a quick run, and they stretch it to 8-10 points. And then you got to change your game plan a little bit, obviously in the flow of the game, and we had to speed up a little bit, which helped our offense. But then, it kind of loosened us up defensively, and they were able to get points in the paint and convert, which made it, when it got towards the end, it just kind of made it a little bit out of reach for us.
Coach, you talked yesterday about minimizing their runs, and you'd done that for the first 24 minutes of the game, and then they broke off that 22-6 run. Was there anything you saw in that time besides just normal West Texas basketball?
I mean, you miss some good looks. You don't convert. And when a team as good as West Texas defensively, you got to convert the opportunities you get, especially on their home floor. You don't convert some of that stuff. We converted when we were down 10 or 12. We had, we made some nice plays at the rim, finished some and ones, hit some shots. But at that point, they kind of got going offensively. I'm not trying to be funny, but if I had an answer for that, they wouldn't have gone on a run every game. We played them in 8 games, to be honest with you. They're a really good basketball team. You're not gonna, you hold them 35% in the first half, and you hold them for the game 31% from 3. Kept them off the foul line. We did a lot of good things. They just got some buckets in transition. They got multiple guards that really put pressure on you, and they made plays, and we just weren't able to get enough stops there in that second half on that run.
Reggie, you've been a warrior fighting through the injury. Talk about your mentality through the conference tournament, through this NCAA tournament, as it unfortunately come to a close.
Really, my mentality was just trying to get healthy and get back as soon as possible and help out my teammates. Try to get a conference championship and go deep in the NCAA tournament. It came to a halt tonight. I'm happy where I effort. It was a great season. West Texas is a good team. They're tough to beat.
Willie, you play them 4 times, you know what I mean? So you kind of knew it's 37-37. You guys feeling pretty good at that point?
Yeah.
And then they go on that run.
Yeah, we was feeling good. Like Coach said, we was trying to slow the game down, and we was doing it, for the first half. And then they went on that run, and then they was hitting shots, and we was coming down. We just weren't making shots to counter that run. So really, what happened?
With their ability to have spread it out guys with so many players, does that make it difficult to defend or shut down the run, Because, Collins hit a couple of threes there to kind of start it going. He's usually not kind of their scorer.
Well, I think just overall, you look at, we get to this point 2 years in a row. Obviously, I can say that with both of these guys here. They earned the right to play at home by what they did in the regular season. By not losing any games they're not supposed to winning some close games early in the year, with a lot of new guys mixing in with their returners, and you go to the conference tournament and one guy has a really good night and we're able to really slow down on a neutral floor, most of their roster. But then you come home and as it happens at our place, guys feel a little more comfortable at home. Maybe guys that don't score as much on the year, make shots, and that's what you expect. You just hope that, and that's why we wanted to lower the possessions. When you come down and shoot a three in the first 6 seconds and it doesn't go in, and now you have to go guard for 30 seconds if we run good offense, that really changes the pace of the game. It makes you think twice about shooting a quick deep three. Well, the pace got a little where, they were able to get some offensive rebounds, so there's no conscience of missing maybe a tough contested shot early in the possession. You create some extra opportunities, and now you can multiply your threes and multiply your attempts. But talking about these two guys, Trey Conrad, Serge, they're obviously not going to put on a uniform again, but what they started here with me will carry on way after this.
Coach, kind of piggybacking off of that, and you look at how you fared here at Commerce in 2 years, it seems like there has been a progression with Commerce. Yes, you guys have been back in the NCAA tournament, but against better competition, you're starting to see that you're carrying the weight. What does that say about Commerce moving forward in terms of what to expect?
Well, it just goes to what these guys have built, and what everyone else doesn't see is showing up every day at practice and how we prepare. Those things carry over because young guys, returners in that locker room, they see the success like everyone else does, but they also know how you have to do it to get there and have the success. So that's what should carry over and will carry over to years to come. But it doesn't make it feel any better right now. Obviously, we want to see these guys graduate, and and then we'll take a couple days until we start recruiting and get ready for next year.
Reggie, I had a question for you. The two freshman guards at WT, and you're an outstanding guard, obviously. Grant and Murray, respect for them? I mean, what they can do at this young age, maybe? Or?
No, for sure. I have much respect to them. Like you said, they're freshmen, and they're coming in and playing like they're junior, senior. So it's like there's no drop off, or they're not making much mistakes and stuff like that. So yeah, much respect to them.
Yeah, just in closing, I want to thank our crowd, our administration, band, cheer, dance. We had our softball team here. It was a great crowd on the road in the NCAA tournament. So we appreciate that. Want to give a lot of credit to Coach Brown and West Texas. I was joking before we got on, but I wish he'd stop beating us and knocked us out of four consecutive postseasons with conference tournament and NCAA tournament. But hopefully we get to a point where that adds fuel to our fire, and I think we're going to keep building this thing that we'll put ourselves in position to hopefully continue to play after the first weekend.